Hello, and we are going to do a tutorial on how to use the move trigger. In practice, you want to enable normal music and editor. The tools, create, you can press on new or go to any other level. So first thing you want to do is obviously just take out the move trigger first. And you're going to need something to put it on, like, let's put it on Fitzgerald. So Fitzgerald, you're gonna have to give it a group and give it next free, or just type in 1 and then add. Doing next free again is just gonna make it go up. These arrows also make it go up. So this thing has group 1 now. I'll press on edit on the move trigger. Keep in mind, you're gonna have to, if you're doing it with a block, you just need to press it with edit. But if it's bigger, you press edit and swipe, and you can press edit and swipe and do this thing, or you can select them like this, which only works with swipe on. Alright, you want to press on edit, or you can go on edit and swipe. And if you're stuck on editing multiple things, then you just want to, if you want them to stay and not delete them, you can just click off a swipe, click on a random object, place it, press on delete, and then press on that item and it'll delete it. No. So you press on edit on move, and you don't want to edit group unless you want a trigger to move itself. You can edit object. You don't see the triggers in the normal game, so you're not going to see this when you're playing it. You'll still see it in the editor though. As you can first see, these 3 spikes are impossible because they're floating in the air, but we can make that possible. The move trigger. Just edit object, you're going to see all this stuff. Now you want to do target group ID. You can just do this with the numbers, or just type in the number, which it will be group ID 1. If you want it only when you touch the trigger, normally if you walk under it, it'll work. If you edit it to be touch trigger, nothing will happen. Well, before I do it, I should. So Y is going to be like up and down. Y is normally up if we do normal numbers, but with the negative numbers, 0 is nothing and also is num. But negative numbers go down. X is left and right, so it's normally right. So the negative numbers would be left. Move time, you're able to make it move very slowly, like taking 10 seconds or whatever this is to move. Or you can make it quickly with 0.00. 10.00 is the biggest. With the dragging thing, you can also make it bigger, making it take hours to move. You could barely even see it moving, but it actually was moving. You can only do this if you really wanted to. I don't know why you'd want to do that. I'm just going to turn that back to 0.50. If you want to move faster than that, you can just change it to like any number, 0.20, or you can just use this dragging bar. I'm just gonna keep it at 0.30, which when I show you will make it faster. First, let's put the negative symbol here, negative 44, making it move that way. I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna get rid of the negative right here. Negative of the move time numbers will just make it move infinitely. It'll just move really fast with move time. But if you're using like camera and dynamic mode and stuff, camera and dynamic mode, the move time will make how long it does it. So the best, do this or make it 99999, but it won't be that long. But you can do -1, which may not seem like much, but we'll make it do this basically infinitely. Which is one of the best ways to make boss fights in this game. Except you also need to use other move triggers to make him like move around instead of just be at the side of your screen. Because what's a boss fight that stands at the side of your screen and does nothing? Anyways, it goes corners when you use like both of these at once. So I would get rid of camera and dynamic mode. You can lock it on player and player, which will also do this. And same with the camera. A lot of these things just do the same thing. Like camera and camera, that will do the same thing. And if we do left player and right camera, it'll still do that. There's a lot of different ways to make the same exact boss fight. But if you change the group ID to like 2, it won't do anything. That's why the group ID matters. When you press on edit group, when you have the number there, it will stay the number, but just keeping it like that wouldn't work. You have to actually press add on the number you want. Except that I'm not adding this group ID because that's completely useless. Target mode and dynamic mode wouldn't really do much in a way. Because dynamic mode and target mode are two whole different things that together would just make it do absolutely nothing. Anyways, now to touch trigger, which if I go to player and player, which will make it follow you. If you don't, see, if you normally do this, it wouldn't do anything. But if you jump and touch the trigger, it'll do this. Oh, I did not expect this to happen. Well, you have to touch the trigger for it to work. I made it literally follow the player. Player and camera. Oh yeah, you have to touch it. There's a lot, as you can see, there's like tons of ways to use this move trigger, which a lot of people find quite hard. But if you just want it to always move and not when you touch it, you don't want touch trigger. Spawn trigger, I don't know what that really does, but best if you just leave them disabled. Silent, well, let me actually give it movement. So silent just makes it move without any resistance. Like, it doesn't just move, it looks more like it just teleports silently. Just a small step. Big numbers also kind of make it teleport. Small step just makes it take a small step. Kind of like teleporting a tiny bit. I don't want silent on. I left silent on. Small steps don't really do much. Yeah, if you keep silent on, it'll be like a tiny teleport. But normally, it's just really small. Its movement time is not that good. Anyways, that's how you use the move trigger. It may seem hard when you first see it, when you actually know how to use it, it's quite simple. Just remember, it's the pink trigger, and in the menu, it won't have any numbers. It'll always start at 0 unless you will use the creator tab, and if you don't know how to use that, you can just see it in another video that I've made. Anyways, remember to like and subscribe. The next video will be about the rotate trigger. And remember, you have to press save and go. Save and exit, or save and play, because if you don't do that, it's just all your work will be lost. And bye-bye.